everyone, and welcome back to BoardGameGeek's continuing coverage from the SPIEL 2019. This time, I am joined by Yawen from Play With Us Design, and you are going to be showing us Soulaween.
Yes.
So please demonstrate what this game is about.
Okay, sure. So Soulaween is a two-player game, and in this game, your goal is to collect 4 in a row with the same color side facing up. So these are the bunny souls, as you can see. And you can place either the red side or the green side. It's all up to you. And whenever you collect 4 in a row, you can remove them from the mat and get 1 point.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
whoever gets 3 points wins the game.
Okay.
But the most important thing of this game is that whenever a soul is touched by other souls, they will be flipped.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me make an example. If you place it here, this one is touched, then it should be flipped.
Okay.
And it's not about colors, it's only about the locations. So you don't have to place different colors to make it flip. You can place the same color to make it flipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if these two were here, and I placed this one here, would these both flip then?
Yeah,
All
those.
right.
Yeah. And one more thing. You can only collect a line after you flip. So if you place it here, you cannot collect it because this one will be flipped first.
We'll flip first.
Yeah. The rules are really simple, but when you play it, it is brain burning.
Because you kind of have to think one step ahead of yourself as you're placing the pieces down.
Yeah, and sometimes players with more concepts with like a Go. It's a Chinese board game called Go, and if they have played Go, they will think 2 or 3 or 4 more steps ahead of you, and you will like, oh, please kill me. Yeah.
And so, what do we have down here?
Okay. So these are the characters for advanced rules.
Okay.
These are only the basics. Yeah, and if you want to play with the advanced rules, simply shuffle the cards and each one draw 1 card.
Okay.
Or you can choose the card you like. And for their abilities, there are 3 kinds, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And if you play with the, we call it Little Death, and this is Death Papa. If you use these characters, then you can change the pattern you want to collect. Everyone wants to collect 3 lines, but if you use these characters, you can collect a line, then you get a needle.
Okay.
And if you collect a tilted L like this, you get this one. Yeah. And if you make a square, then you got a cloth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they give you a few more options in the way you can collect them.
Yes. But one more thing is that after you collect the cloth, if you make another square, you cannot collect them.
Just
only one time. Yeah. And for these 2, they are called 黑白无常. They are like Chinese Grim Reaper.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you use them, you can change the rule of flipping. Originally, we can only flip the ones that's orthogonal. So if I use the black one, and I'll flip all of these. But if I choose to use the white one, 白无常, then I can flip like.
You flip them diagonally.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. That can really change the strategy up quite a bit there.
And because they are very powerful, so after you place a piece and flip the piece, you have to tell your opponent what you're going to use in your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to like tell them next turn I'm going to be doing it this way.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about this one?
And these are the Egyptian death gods, Osiris and Anubis. And if you use them, you can give your opponent curses by making lines. Whenever you make a line, for example, if you collect the green line, yeah, the same, remove them, and then you take one token and turn it to the green side, place it in front of you, and your opponent cannot collect the red lines.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they can only collect the color the same as you did. So even if they have made a red line in their turn, they should leave it on the mat, and when it comes to your turn, you can take it away.
So this is the basic rules, very simple, very straightforward,
Yeah.
but lots of little things to think ahead about, and then some nice
Yeah.
wrinkles to add in with the advanced rules.
And that's actually a lot to look at and to think of.
Very, is Soulaween available here at the show?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And it's its first time in Essen.
That's excellent. And is it also available? Is it going to be available in stores, in retail stores as well?
For the present, Nice Game Shop and Fun Game Games.
Excellent. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. And do you know kind of the general price range of how much it is?
It's 28 euros.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent. So yes, that is Soulaween from Play With Us Design. Thank you, Yawen, for sharing it with us.
Can I say one more thing?
Please do.
about that?
Oh,
Okay.
please.
And all the artwork you see here, they are actually from a short animation made by a group of Taiwanese college students 5 years ago. And after 5 years, they all graduated, and they made this game with us. Yeah, and if you have time, you can check on YouTube and put it down, Designer,
Okay.
Death and IGNER,
Okay.
Designer, and then you can watch the short animation. It's very warm. I personally really recommend it. And this is the art book they made for this game, and you can see the comics here. Yeah. And this is the game. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So this actually has quite a history behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, be sure to check that out again on YouTube. It was called Death, IGNER.
Yeah. Death and designer. So Designer.
Okay, I get it. Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And be sure to check it out and join us again for more coverage real soon.